back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here at the 2024 ICF Hangzhou Super Cup at the Hangzhou Fuyang Water Sports Center. We have the grand final now in the women's division. Great Britain versus Spain.
So both teams lining up will be ready to go very shortly. Let's see who is shaping up for this sprint here and what a game this turns out to be. Both of these teams coming through their semi-final by a 1-goal margin, a high-scoring game for Great Britain, 6-5 against New Zealand, and a tight 1-goal advantage for Spain, 1-0 against Germany, but keeping a clean sheet. So let's see.
We have an illegal start here. Just someone from the GB team inched over the line at the last second.
GB have to switch on now though after that, so Spain will have first possession of the game. So at the back with Carmona over on the left hand side, it comes to Cañas over on the right hand side to Nieto back over the top, the ball comes. Cañas driving forward, foul on the inside against Spain though, so GB have an opportunity to look down the pitch. No option for the break though, and Spain tracking with the players on the break there. Maybe they saw how quickly Great Britain started in the last game. Off to Georgie Longbottom with a shot, blocked out. That's going to go off for a corner. So interesting start there, Spain tracking back with their players on the break rather than going straight back to the net. They must have watched GB breaking in the last game there, Carl.
Yeah, I missed that game. I think you were commentating it, but yeah, they did get up early against the New Zealand women, didn't they? They're up 3-0 at one stage.
Yeah. So here comes Ella Winterbottom for Great Britain. So Great Britain's first attacking phase of the game. Ball now with Littlewood on this left-hand side. Littlewood popping the ball inside to Madden. Ball blocked on the way through.
It's a good little feed in there, and she was well positioned.
Yeah, Cañas with a nice block.
Looks to me that the GB women may have a little bit of size over the Spanish.
The Spanish are fast though on the break, so GB needs to be very careful every time they take the shot. Nice ball over the top there, ball inside as well. Winterbottom with the shot.
Great
ball comes
save.
Back out. Where's it gone? It's with Spain, so Spain
Nieto collected
with
that.
the opportunity to break now. Oh, it's been regained by Lanao Madden over the top to McBay. McBay, will she go for the long shot? She does, lobs it. Oh, off the bar.
Unlucky there. Just outside the bar, and but it was the right option, I think. The keeper was forward, and she put a nice high, lofty shot over the top, but just couldn't quite find the goal on that occasion.
So a promising start for Great Britain there, but unable to get the goal, and now they come back to the zone. So let's see how this British team set up defensively and how Spain set up in attack. So Spain's captain, Carmona, the goalkeeper, playing that playmaker role at the back here. It's now switched over to have Cañas on the right-hand side, and on the left now is Nieto. They've taken opposite sides from how they started the game. Carmona driving through the middle, looks for the shot, but then pops it back off. She's drawn the lead player up, though, and a first goal of the game to Spain.
Nieto just came in on a slight angle, 45. Great shot there, found the back of the net. Had a little bit of a hole to punch into. Yeah, great work there by Romeo to give her a little bit of space. Spanish women take the early lead.
Yeah, and you'll see Romeo do that through the game. She's their most important player for making space, both defensively, keeping things sound, but also making space on the opposite side. So Britain off here again. Aggressive from Spain though. Ball comes over the top to Madden. Madden gathers on the paddle, lays it up, ball inside to McBay. McBay with the shot, blocked over in the process. Ball comes up to Carmona. Britain are down a player here from the shots. They've lost the player, so the break is still on. House coming back into net for Britain. She's shaped up now, and McBay working her way back down the pitch to get back in contact. So
yeah, good hustle back there by the Great Britain women to not get fast broken. They turned their boats quickly and got back and really nullified any attempt that the Spanish women wanted to make at a fast break.
It's a promising start for Britain, though. They've had a couple of good opportunities already and denied by a good block and a good save.
Yeah, some nice inside feeds, doing some good inside work there.
Yeah, and it will take something special to beat this Spanish defense. As we said, they held Germany to a scoreless, yeah, which for Germany is pretty unheard of.
Well, McBay there affects the turnover. If she can pick it up, nice skills there by McBay.
So Howes under pressure. Has she got a pass? Yes, she does. McBay over the top to Littlewood. Taking 10 seconds off the clock, though, for GB. Spain there with this high press, but they're out of position now. Can GB look to capitalize down the middle? Howes ups against it. So
here they come.
It might look like Spain are out of position, but as long as they have Carmona in the net, they will be comfortable. Carmona considered one of the strongest keepers in the women's game. Quite a few of this Spanish side recently a part of the team that won the European Club Championships for the first time.
Right?
Oh, off the top
unlucky.
side. Oh, denied by the bar. What a shot that was.
Did that hit 2 bars, the back bar and the top bar? That was
It may
pretty
have,
unlucky.
yeah. See if we get a replay of that. Here it comes. Ooh,
Just
top
off the
bar
top
and down,
bar.
yeah.
It was a good, pretty well played shot. That's the hard shot to block when it hits that top bar and in. An inch or 2 lower. I think that might have been a goal, David.
Yeah, but
It's a game of inches.
Spain currently comfortable, though, with that 1-goal lead. They're working through their attack here, playing exactly the same structure at the moment. They've got 2 players trying to make space on the inside. It comes out to Nieto on the right now. We'll come back to Carmona, nothing giving there. It's looking promising on the left, though, the screen coming, but the pass is a little loose, puts under pressure. This is going to catch Spain out. They're going to drive through the middle, though. There's no top man on at the moment. Carmona looks to shoot, tries to play it inside. She does play it inside to Romu. Ball comes over the top now.
Need a shot clock.
Yeah, running
clocking
out,
down.
10 seconds. Time running out now. Can they get the ball away? 7 seconds. This shot's going to have to come.
Carmona will need to shoot it.
Yeah, picked up and shot immediately. It is.
It's
It's gone
low
low.
and well read by the keeper. Left that well alone.
So still just a 1-goal game at this point in time.
That defense was just like a sponge. They just soaked up all that pressure that Spain threw at them in that set.
Yeah, good set for the British side. Now, can the Spanish do the same at the other end? Britain with 2 men on the inside. Oh, shot coming. Touch given by the referee on the opposite side. It's going to be a corner. Just a few drops of rain to add into the drama of the spectacle. Now we haven't had any rain all weekend yet, so
none to speak of. But it's what good polo conditions, David.
it's certainly good for the British.
Yeah.
So
hardly a breath of wind. It's pretty warm.
yeah,
Yeah, a good bit of cloud cover, so the sun shouldn't become a factor either.
yeah. So just a few drops falling now. So now Madden to take the corner for Great Britain. She dribbles in from the side. Doesn't have a pass to lay off. Has to go for the shot. Goal!
A good shot by Madden.
There was no angle there. I didn't think she had any right to score from that angle, but she also ran out of options, so she kind of forced herself into a position to shoot. And look how far on the angle of the pitch she is here, into the top of the net.
It's looking very close to an illegal use of the paddle there as well on there. I think she was trying to milk a call there.
Yeah.
But came out with one better, I think.
Well, I don't think any of her own team, let alone the opposition, expected her to shoot from that position in the end, but she did, and she scored, so GB will happily take it. Now, can this British team weather this Spanish attack? They've immediately played the ball in, but they've fouled the goalkeeper in the process. Is there a breaking opportunity for GB here? There's 3 Spanish players tied up in the zone at the moment. Littlewood manages to get the ball away.
I think we have an overlap.
It's to Longbottom
4 on 3
at the moment, but GB not coming down the pitch with enough speed at the moment. It does come over to Lanao Madden, but she's been on since the start at both ends. She opts to pass it back out. Littlewood driving in. 4 goals in the game against New Zealand for Littlewood. So we'd expect it to be a significant shooting threat here. Let's see though, it's with Lee at the back. Lee starting the run. She's got options on either side. Who's she going to go with? She opts for the right-hand side. It falls to Longbottom. Longbottom trying to play it in, but it's blocked. That pass was a little bit forced.
Good defense by Spain.
And now GB are the team in trouble. They've got 2 players back at the moment. They're going to have to work hard to get back in contention. And it's Winterbottom and Madden again on from the start. they've made it back now. Good effort from them. That's where the fitness comes into the sport, to have to get back down the other end, and a sub for Longbottom for the British now to bring on Howes. So,
and Lalau Mountain's still out there working hard.
Yeah.
Protecting that right-hand side of the defense.
See how they look to utilize their subs through the game. But at the moment, Spain playing, I think, also with most of the same team that started on the right-hand side here at the moment, though. Left-hand side, sorry, coming in. No shot available. Good pressure coming from the now Madden. That's Tabiner now onto the pitch. That ball drops short. Howes putting... Quite see the number from here, I'm pretty sure.
We've got a little bit of space here
on
the
shot coming surely
side.
for Tabiner. Nice layoff. Big open there, and they've hit the goalkeeper again. And now stowing up the ball is the break on here. They can go GB if they're quick here. There's numbers down the pitch. Littlewood goes it herself, she can see that. But that's tightened up around her from the Spanish player, so she'll offload it. There are gaps here for the British side if they go faster. Howes with a shot, big shot, saves. Who's going to get onto this ball first? There could be the opportunity to break down the pitch here for Spain again. It's really end-to-end this game so far. It's on a knife edge.
Frantic.
Longbottom then. Shot coming long. Shot coming long and a foul in the process. So I think that's going to be a penalty against Longbottom.
The referees were signaling for a goal penalty shot, but there was a keeper back. So it'll be interesting to see what they call here because she was in the 6.
Yeah. Penalty has been given, but you're right. They were outside of the 6 meters. No questioning from the GB side, though.
The player knew she was in trouble as soon as she did that.
I think certainly a foul. You can't leave your paddle in that position. I don't think it was necessary, though. It was quite well covered, and there was as you say, there was a goalkeeper in. So, and there's the goal.
Nice shot.
Beautifully finished by Kimona.
Yeah, top left corner, well placed.
So a green card is a power play period. So GB allowed to bring a player straight back on again because they conceded from the penalty. So 2-1 to Spain. Long shot coming from Howes off the bar. 6 seconds left in the game. Can they get the shot away? No. So a good effort from Howes, but not happening. So we will finish the first half with a score of 2-1.
Spain up over the GB women.
And just that penalty, the difference between the two sides, a little bit of ill discipline from the British side, but both teams beginning to get caught on the break. And I think opportunities for both sides, but maybe just, the last game of the competition, there's a little bit of fatigue showing from both teams where you would expect them to really hit on the break. So I think the messages will be at half-time here. I think both teams will be not displeased with the way it's gone so far. Obviously, going in at half-time down, Britain will be less happy, but Spain haven't had it all their own way so far.
Well, I think the Spanish women need to adjust to the refereeing and watch out for the goalie fouls. They've had a couple good opportunities lost by the fed the ball inside, but during the play they've bumped into the keeper, so they need to just watch that. And for the GB women, I think they need to keep feeding inside as well. They've done a really good job. They had some really good looks and keep that pressure on the defense.
So it's quite funny to me, at least, that it is it's the Spanish who are causing the goalkeeper fouls, because it's one of the Spanish's favorite ways to play is to play very tight to the keeper and force situations just like that where goalkeeper fouls occur. So they know very well that they can't move the keeper under pressure, but there's a subtlety that the defenders have to be paddling to be able to defend the space. If they've got their paddles in the air, then in theory it shouldn't be a foul. So it's a very fine line between the two.
Yeah, they have to be attempting to maintain position, right?
Exactly. And both sides will be very aware of that as to whether they've got their paddles in the water or not when they're being jostling for position. So look out for that in the second half. So GB ready to go again. Hopefully we get a full charge start this time.
Is that McBay lining up again?
It is. I'm just trying to see who we have coming on the other side. Spain still taking their time at the moment. They're not lined up yet.
They should have another minute or so, I would have thought.
Can't see the clock from here. Yeah, there's 47 seconds left at the moment. So the British just getting ahead of time. It's not particularly fun sitting waiting for the game to start for 40 seconds. But clearly they want the momentum here to really attack the play. Let's see how they do here. Oh, it's really nice. I've just spotted down in front of me the British slalom contingent have come to watch the girls play here, which is great. So thank you very much to Joe Clark and Adam Burgess, Kimberly Woods for coming out to watch the team.
McBay just causing the charge on that restart, coming over the top and into the body of the Spanish woman.
Yeah, yeah. So it will be Spain, a goal up in possession to start this second half. Can they force a lead here against the British? A 2-goal lead. Carmona sitting very deep. The advantage for her, she's one of the best shooters on their team, but the rest of the team have really grown around her in the recent years to be shooting threats, considerable shooting threats of their own, and that just means that they always have that player able to go back and defend the net of her quality, even on the breaks. Makes a big difference. But she's looking threatening on this left-hand side here. Britain need to be careful they don't leave that open. There it is. Really
liking the GB defense here. Lots of
shot coming.
Lots of good switching going on between the players, moving and covering the gaps.
Yeah, blocked out by McBay there. So got through that shot clock period. Still, obviously, almost the full half to play here. So no panic alarm bells for the British side yet. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, just saying, putting pressure on the corner here.
Yeah,
forcing the long ball.
Yeah, McBay driving forward to try and get to that, put the pressure on the player. Can she get the steal? Can she force a difficult pass? Pass going to have to go past her. It's taken a couple of seconds out of the shot clock, but still loads of time here. And now Carmona looking threatening through the middle. Comes the shot off the top bar and down. So both teams being denied by the bars in this game so far. Such fine margins between that ball going in or staying out.
Could just be to do with the the bounce of the goal, as it bobs in the water a little bit.
So here come GB again then. And now Madden driving forward into the zone. Go Littlewood.
McBay has a bit of space here on the left.
And Longbottom. McBay taking the dribble herself, shaping to
Great
shoot. Nice
feed.
Pass inside. Littlewood saved. Great save by Carmona again.
Wow, she's such a good goalie. That was such a good shot.
That was nice interplay between the great British woman there, but unfortunately he couldn't finish it off at the end. Takes something special to beat that goalkeeper, and that's a very good example of it. So Spain back in possession once more. Ball over to this left-hand side. Carmona now hunting on that left-hand side. She's taking up that position full time, and now it's Cañas driving forward. Cañas under pressure from the now Madden. The now Madden manages to get a touch on the ball, which gives it to Littlewood. There's a breaking opportunity here. Carmona's out of position at the moment. Can Longbottom get the ball away? She's been held up. She does manage to get it away. It's bouncing off Littlewood. Littlewood does manage to take hold of it. Oh, she's rolled it over the surface of the boat there. Oh, that's a harsh foul to give away. So you're not allowed to use the opposition's boat to pick up the ball, but it's such a fine line because you could roll it over the boat without issue.
Yeah, well, I think the rule is, not gaining support off the opposition's boat.
Yeah.
So
you can see that
how you interpret that is up to the referee, I suppose.
Exactly. I think you can see the referee was reluctant to give the foul, but had to in the end. I think it's one of those fouls where if you don't look like you've just committed it, you're probably going to get away with it. But Littlewood knew that she'd probably infringed there. So here they come again. McBay punching out high, ball coming over to the left-hand side on the angle. Oh,
that's a great shot.
What a shot.
It's a very nice goal, driving from the 45-degree angle. Yeah, lovely high ball.
Madden had done really well to get out there and get full body alongside, but Nieto just
put it over the top of her paddle, eh?
Exactly, and at 90 degrees as well, kind of falling over onto that side to get the ball away. So putting a full body through the ball. So now GB will need to change things up. They need 2 goals in 6 minutes. It's entirely doable, but they've got to beat this keeper first.
Oh, there's a paddle across the boat there. fresh 60 seconds for the GB
Opportunity
women.
for McVeigh. McVeigh with a shot saved again by Carmona.
And that was a quality look as well. There's nothing wrong with that shot, just a better save.
So what do GB do here? Do they have to start thinking about pushing? There's still 5 minutes on the game, but they're going to need time because this Spanish team is difficult to break down. At the moment, they're coming back in. Let's see if they continue to. 40 seconds left on the clock. They've given away a foul, so that's a new minute for Spain. That's the other thing they need to be careful about is discipline, because it's not just one thing trying to get the ball back, but if you just give them more and more time every time the foul is committed, a new shot clock starts.
That's right. They need to really use the shot clock to their advantage and not create pressure without giving up fouls.
Yeah, now Spain will definitely switch into game management mode now. 2 goals up, 4 minutes 14 left. We won't see any shots here. Oh, foul given.
They played on and it's gone out for a corner.
I was going to say, I think we'll see them use more and more of the shot clock as the game goes on now.
I think that would be the wise thing to do, David. We'll see what they do.
So long ball over the top on this side to Cañas back to Carmona. Carmona coming under pressure from Littlewood, has to go for the long ball. GB need to start thinking about changing their tactics. We're under,
pushing out.
We're under the 4-minute mark now. It's difficult to push out from the back because obviously your keeper needs to leave the goal for a period, which leaves you vulnerable. So I think the very next opportunity that Britain have to try and change it up, they will do. That ball's going to drop in the water.
Now Madden putting plenty of pressure on, but just can't quite get in the right position.
20 seconds, pops it over the top. McVeigh trying to cut across to Cañas. Cañas has ridden that well, though. She's created an opportunity. Can they keep this ball in?
They can.
Nicely
Good work of
kept
the
in by
paddle.
Lee over the top to Howes. Is that going to fall for Littlewood? She's going to have to take it. She's got the ball. There's a foul there. There's a break on. There's surely players down the pitch.
There's a 2-on-1 opportunity.
Time off.
I think we're going to see a card here. A deliberate foul.
So there was another Spanish player back there for the net, and obviously there was no shot taking place, and we're miles out from goal. So it will just be a card, but now Britain have a 2-minute period to try and get one back on the board. And as I said before, it's a power play.
I think they're lining up for a GPS, I think, but we'll see. The referees are going to confer.
I think this is an ambitious positioning by the GB women's team to try and force a discussion about a penalty rather than a realistic chance of a penalty taking place. So
it's the grand final. You got to take everything you can.
Exactly. So I think that the referees will be discussing here as to whether there was anyone back in net. Now, there was a player out in front, a Spanish player out in front of the 2 Bacon British players. Now, obviously, it's a very strong opportunity, a 2-against-1 situation. But they have gotten the advantage from the card already, Britain, and they would have had to have finished off that opportunity, which wouldn't have been easy. So let's see what the call is here. I think it's just going to be a foul based on how they're positioning.
Yeah, where they're positioning. The referee's coming back towards halfway, not lining up on the 6. Or the 4 now.
So just the foul given.
Yeah, but Spanish women down to 4 players for 2 minutes. So
yeah, and I think Britain obviously trying to seek consistency, quote unquote, from the first half there. So it was a similar situation, but a lot closer, and in the act of shooting, you have to say, for the Spanish penalty that was given to them. So GB driving in, they've got the number advantage, saved again by Carmona. It's going to fall to Madden. Madden off the bar. Denied again by the bar. They have to go 4 out now. Great Britain. Oh, what a tackle that is from Madden. That's going to go off. It's gone off the wall, surely gone off the side there. It has done. What a tackle that is.
The sideline does move with the player.
Can we get a replay of that, please? Oh, that's Spain holding up the ball there. Time off. They're going to get away with it. A little naughty on the positioning.
It's a great tackle by Linnell Madden.
Yeah, exactly. And the ball up again.
Yeah, the out of bounds line did move, so and that's where the out of bounds does move with it.
Oh, there we go.
Now Madden, there she goes for her second.
So that's back to 5 for Spain then, and GB 1 goal down.
Will they be looking to press off the line, David?
I mean, I think they have to. There's 3 minutes left, but they're going back in.
I think I'd be tempted to come play one set of defense and then try start pushing out again.
Such little time on the game, and this Spanish team is so experienced. I mean, you're practically at a minute left in the game if you let them have the attack, but That's what they've opted for. Let's see how they chase. I think they might chase and then punch. Force the long pass over the top. Lee tries to free herself from the back there. Trying to put the Spanish under pressure here. They are picking players up. I think they are going to come out from the back shortly. It's coming.
Here comes the keeper.
Yeah, here she comes. So they're on 5 now. Ball over the top. Can McVeigh get to that? She
almost
pick that off.
She got a piece of it, but not enough.
So here we go then. This is the game, really. The last 2 minutes coming now.
And 20 seconds left on the shot clock. The ball's going to be deep in their half if they're not careful.
Britain have lost the player, though. That's given Spanish a little bit of respite. Pressure coming on. They've lost another player back there. Britain have got to stay tighter to their individual players. And once again...
The long ball's coming now.
Yeah, and that shot clock, 5 seconds left on it now. That shot's got to come. It will come. You've got to be careful not to foul. Well blocked.
Well blocked, and a little poke there and an advantage.
It's got to go. It's got to go. It's coming up the pitch. There's still time here. There's a minute and 36. Britain need composure. Beautiful ball over the top.
Pushing hard in transition.
Madden get the second goal.
There's a player inside.
She shapes the shoot, shoots. Oh, out for the corner.
I thought that might have been deflected and gone in. Lanao Madden putting the team on her back.
Here it comes to Littlewood again. Littlewood shaping, shot. Oh, save, another great save.
Great save, Carmona.
Wow, how many saves in the game is that for her now?
And quality saves as well. You know, like these are hard to stop.
Look at that shot.
That's high and wide.
Yeah.
Great hand-eye. Great skills by Carmona.
What a great game we're having here.
Into the last minute.
Lee over to Littlewood. Littlewood again tries to play it inside. Does get it to McVeigh. McVeigh nicely through to Madden. Madden with the shot. Plates again.
Great
again.
Play. Great play by the GB woman, but better save. Carmona's paddle. How
wow,
big is
40 seconds left.
I'm not sure her blade is regulation size.
I think the blade is regulation, but I'm pretty sure the paddle is quite long.
What a keeper.
But wow.
Oh, now Madden making space.
Can Littlewood get the goal? Oh, 2 bars!
And a keeper.
Oh, wow. 25 seconds left then. Spain have got to take the ball here. 20 seconds now. They bring on a substitute on the other side.
Yeah, good strategic substitution.
Picked up by Longbottom. Long ball comes up the pitch. Can Lee get to that? Can Lee win it? She has won it.
She has. Well done, Lee.
Great positioning. Goes to Littlewood. Littlewood up the pitch to McVeigh. Can she gather?
No, she can't.
Foul
Holding.
against her. So just the passing, letting the British down at the end there. And it finishes Spain 3,
3-2.
Great Britain 2. What a fantastic game.
Yeah, amazing final.
What a fantastic game.
Ladies and gentlemen, end of the match.
Great play by both teams. There was some excellent attacking play by Britain in that game, and Carmona did an incredible job in net.
Yeah, really stepped up when it counted. The captain really led by example then, and yeah, just was a wall in defense.
So it's 1 out of 2 for Spain in the finals. The men coming up shortly against Germany. But congratulations to both of these sides, to Spain on their victory here at the Hangzhou Fuyang Water Sports Center for the Super Cup, supported by the ICF and the Chinese Canoe Association. And Britain will be disappointed, but an excellent showing in that game for them, and great attacking. That set at the end that went one player to one player to one player through to Madden under the net.
Yeah, great play. One of those games where you can say Canoe Polo was the winner of the day, because that was a great spectacle.
Yeah, I think both teams can come off the water extremely happy with their performance. So, great. So we move on to the men's final. It's in 20 minutes time, I believe. It's got quite a break until we start. So we'll be back with you.